Here I am at my Pinnacle Club, which is a peer-to-peer development program for recruitment managing directors. We've just finished a fabulous session presented by Romney Rawls. Now, Romney had a spectacular career in recruitment. He made £3 million net profit in only his 4th year of trading in recruitment. Later, he floated Abacus on AIM for £16 million, and towards the end of his career, he helped enable the sale of a recruitment business for £37 million. This guy knows what he's talking about. The session was on differentiation, and when you think about it, from a client's viewpoint, how do they view you as an organization against your competitors? So Romney took us through a process of 20 potential differentiators for a recruitment business. And as he was chatting, it got me thinking about some of the things I did when I ran my recruitment business. So I'd like to share that with you today. The idea I came up with as a differentiator, as a way to open doors into organizations, as a way to prove to clients that we offered a different service. One of those things was to create a CV refund guarantee scheme. Think about this for a moment. How many of your clients have complained to you over the years about suppliers who send inappropriate CVs? They bombard them with the wrong CVs. So here was my solution. I created some wording in a little memo which came from Mike Walmsley, Managing Director, and it said, if we send a CV or CVs that are blatantly inappropriate for your company's needs without explaining why we sent them, we will give you a credit note for £100. There's a little asterisk next to it, and the asterisk meant that the credit note could only be used against current or future spend. So in actual fact, it was a small discount off the invoice if we got it wrong. Now, in the 3 years that I deployed this before I exited, we only gave out 4 credit notes. And I promise you, every one of those was disputable. In fact, one client said, we wanted somebody with 3 years experience, Mike. Your consultant sent someone to us with 2 years and 11 months. Now that's pretty pedantic, but when you think about it, it was a small amount off the invoice. Now the real reason for doing this was to crowbar the door open into organizations that may not have recruited via my company at that time. So my consultants typically would be on the phone to a client, they'd establish that clients have been bombarded by CVs, they'd find out that the current supplier didn't have a guarantee in place to reduce the risk of that problem. Then they'd present our solution, which is the wording I've just shared with you. Next thing you know, they're meeting that client and taking the business. So simple things can make a big, big difference. Think about your differentiators, and I guarantee if you put creative thought into it, you'll come up with something that's going to position your company ahead of your competitors.